Beneath an overcast sky, small ramshackle dwellings line a dirt track near a forest. One is painted pink and another in a bright blue. Text: End the cycle of poverty and disability. A red ring logo has white text curving around it that reads Poverty Disability. Beneath it, white text reads CBMS. End the cycle promotes the human rights and lived experience of persons with disabilities in low and middle income countries.
My name is Mauricio.
In a large corrugated iron hangar, a man sits on a blue plastic chair positioned in front of a khaki-green screen. The screen has animated silhouettes of palms and vines around its edges. The man has shaved dark hair and olive skin and wears a red collared shirt and blue jeans. He uses sign language.
I live in Santo Tomás, Nicaragua.
In a vector graphic, stylized vines and leaves surround text that reads My name is Mauricio. A stylized brown and white vector map of Central America has Nicaragua and Santo Tomás marked in white text.
When I'm painting, I'm always feeling happy. I'm feeling inspired.
Near a brick building, Mauricio stands at a gray plastic outdoor table and paints a picture of a yellow and green leaf on a sheet of white paper.
Sometimes I buy materials and then help children who are blind or with other disabilities paint and draw in their classroom.
Mauricio wears dark-rimmed glasses and walks into a classroom. He holds paintbrushes in his hand and smiles. Mauricio helps a young man and a girl to paint. He stands in front of a blackboard with some students as they hold up their finished paintings.
I have many friends as well. Some of them help me. They see my drawings, my paintings.
Elsewhere, Mauricio hugs an older woman. She has gray streaked brown hair and wears tinted glasses, a blue polo shirt and a matching floral headband.
I show them, they show me. I work hard. I get paid 300 Cordobas to do my murals at other schools.
Mauricio walks up a dirt road. Behind him, ramshackle tin-roofed houses line either side of the muddy road. A montage of Mauricio's artworks.
I use the money to buy medicine for my head. I'm happy.
Mauricio smiles as young children run around him in a circle. He puts his thumbs up. In a stylized vector animation, a young boy sits in a classroom at a desk.
In the past, I think I was a deaf child because I didn't understand anything. I didn't hear anything. When I was young at school, I would copy my classmates' writing. I would cheat and they told me to leave school. I was sad, but I could write, so I didn't care much. But then, I was included in the school when I was older. I learned how to draw and paint beautiful things.
In a classroom, Mauricio sits and draws a bird with a black ballpoint pen as a female student watches.
The pain that I felt all over my body, in my head and eyes, has gone. Though I have to tell you that I suffer from an illness called schizophrenia. And this is something that affects me very, very often. And when I don't have my medicine on time, I become an aggressive person.
In a ramshackle corrugated iron shack, Mauricio stands and cooks at a stove with an older woman who has gray hair.
I was an aggressive person before, and every time this happened, I hurt my family, and don't want that to happen. So I am always trying to have my medicine on time. One day, I would like to have my own studio, so that I can draw and present my art and to be inspired.
Mauricio sits with the older woman and looks at color photographs. Later, Mauricio sits outside on the step of a peach and white colored shack. Some of his finished artworks are propped up against the shack around him.
I'd like to draw beautiful things and portraits. My message to the world would be, please treat us right. People with disabilities, I think you need to understand we are human beings as well.
Mauricio runs his fingers down a glossy green leaf that rests on his palm. Mauricio walks with a group of students. Later, Mauricio sits in a classroom with the same students.
We also feel. We also think. And everybody should change their attitude towards us.
Inside the large hangar, Mauricio smiles and waves. He stands up and walks away. Outside, a colorful bus drives along the dirt road behind a khaki green sheet held up between two black metal stands. Text: End the cycle of poverty and disability. The red ring logo. A CBM logo reads, CBM Together We Can Do More, and has a yellow and white star shape formed by small circles. End the cycle.info